Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA. Now a look at the stats for Michael Porter Jr.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Harden out there with Shea. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bailey. And it's Evans in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf at the 4-man position. To the middle, Shea with the steal. And the wide open shot from Evans. Drops one in from the wing.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Now here's Middleton. Evans outside. Now Middleton fires the 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Pass to Thomas. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein with a screen on Hart. And again, it's the Nets missing. Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Middleton the pass to Harden. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And Evans throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Wolf. 9 points last game. Hartenstein with a screen on Hart. And it's Demon missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Shea to the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You look at Orlando, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Brooklyn, 2 games back.
And seeing where the Nets are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Porter. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Bailey. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. A putback, and there's Evans putting it right back in.
Well, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Hartenstein following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Wolf. Off target from outside. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Timmon, that's good.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Now, here is Harden. A 24th point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Brooklyn with the ball after the Magic pick up 2. Here's Demon. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. It's Thomas outside. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Magic. They're leading by 8. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Here's Demon. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams. And the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Here's Hartenstein. The Magic getting the bucket. Launches it. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here's Porter. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. Here's Wolf. And the 3 ball is good. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Bailey. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Porzingis. And off the glass. That one's good. 4. For Brooklyn, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Thomas. Here's the screen. Down low. Here's Wolf. Headed by Porzingis. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Rizachet. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Here's Demon. Porter passes to Wolf. Nets passing it around. Porzingis against Claxton. Clock at 4. Over Porzingis. Claxton, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, oh, that's not easy to come by.
Here's Demon, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Claxton finds Porter and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Pass to Rizachet. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. Three-pointer. And it's Rizachet missing.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Suggs passes to Wolf. There's Porter with the three. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Orlando leading. Pass to Harden. Here's Rizachet. Jacks up a three. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Claxton with it. Still yet to score. They get it back. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here to put on the show, your Brooklyn.
So for the Nets, Brownie's checked in, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Porter. Pass to him. That won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Outside Robinson. Here's Saroff. Here's the three. Brownie pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
That evens the score.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Evans, he's checked in for the Magic. Traore comes in for Duncan Robinson. Evans outside. Pass to Saroff. They could use a bucket. Brooklyn with the rebound. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Inside, it's stolen by Suggs. missed that time. Would have put him up. The Magic shooting quite well. Pass to Evans. And the rejection by Claxton. Tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Evans. Then there's Traore. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Saraf in at the 3, the small forward. Now DiVincenzo following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. 5 on the clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris kicks to Suggs. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Let's turn our attention now to the sideline for the latest on Michael Porter Jr. Allie, what's his status?
Hey there, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
And both free throws good for Thomas. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflection. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Now here's Porzingis. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Bounce pass Suggs. And here's Harris from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
Showing the quick hands that time. Harris with the catch and shoot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Outside, Suggs. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Back to Suggs. Harris outside. Over Evans. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Traore. He has yet to score. That one falls. And the Magic lead by 1.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Harris inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Pass to Saraf. Here's DiVincenzo. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Get loud. Here they are. Team fight. Get loud. Here they are. Team fight.
Brooklyn making a change. Porter's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for the Magic. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Suggs dishes to Porter. Harris outside. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Claxton throws it down.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
DiVincenzo passes to Porzingis. And the rejection by Claxton. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
DiVincenzo passes to Evans. And here's Harden for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
One thing about Harden, he makes the game look so easy. Ladies and gentlemen, do not try this at home. This man just drops bombs.
Now here's Thomas. A 32-point game for him in the win against Memphis. And Claxton throws it down.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Harden. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Evans. Kicks it out to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Baseline try. Not enough on that one as it misses. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. DiVincenzo passes to Evans. Suggs brings the double team. Just 3 to shoot. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Nets shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And that one is good from Suggs.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Pass to Saraf. Evans, a screen on Suggs. Lobbed up there for Evans. It's stolen by Suggs. Harris outside. DiVincenzo against Suggs. It's Thomas outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Evans. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 8.
No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now, here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 8 points. Axton, a screen on DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Well, you take a look at Evans. Fierce inside defender. Tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Nicholas Claxton. He can also get after it. Such a great shot blocker.
I mean, those two have been playing some special low-post defense, and a lot of the shots I've seen them swatting away aren't easy to get to.
For the Magic, Chris Middleton's checked in for Porzingis. Bailey comes in for Saraf. And Zachary Rizachet is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Hartenstein's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Here's Thomas. He's got 5. Shoots over Rizachet, and the basket by Thomas. Thomas got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Richard Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
Shots good by Middleton.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Down low. Porter inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
A moment here to see some numbers for Evans. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's around 31 points per game, 20 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Thomas. And a switcher also for Orlando. Zinkis, he's checked in for Evans. Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And here is Suggs. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Now here's Middleton, and finished off by Bailey. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Here's Deming. Pass to Wolf. And a wide open look for Porter. Offensive rebound. Wolf shot's good. Wolf got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Bounce pass Middleton. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, successful trip there. Middleton running that pick and roll. He can also work as the screener when need be.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Porter. Here's Deming. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside, Porzingis. Middleton up top. He has 5. Back to Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 14 points for Porzingis.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
That's the Deming. Here's Hartenstein. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight.
Very, very nice.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Cameron Thomas.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you hope to do as a player, and also what the coaches love to see. The consistency in identifying ways to improve and become better offensively, and he's done that now for consecutive years, and this is the trend he's been striving for.
Porzingis, and it's denied. Suggs against Harden. Suggs passes to Hartenstein. Outside Porter. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Demon. Guarded by Rizachet. And it's Demon missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by Orlando. A three. Outside, Suggs. Hartenstein with the screen for Suggs. And the dunk by Hartenstein. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Rizachet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Demon. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. There's a screen. There's the three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Orlando's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Nets trail by 3. Left side Suggs. Pass to Wolf. Here's Demon. Guarded by Rizachet. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Orlando out in front. They lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
he's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Orlando leading by 3. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wolf at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Evans. Over Hartenstein. And it comes off the front of the rim.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside Porter. Pass to Wolf. There's Thomas with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Evans has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wasted no time on that one. Middleton's got the open. Here's Wolf. Now Thomas. The shot comes out.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said growing up basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden, able to put his shot up right off that pass.
Thomas surveying the D. Over Evans. Got it, and the Orlando lead has been kept to just 7 on the basket from Thomas.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Now Bailey. Pass to Middleton. And it's Orlando with another.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Thomas. Misses the wing J.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Harden the pass to Bailey. Now Reza Shea. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. From the left block. The offensive rebound. Outside Porter. Pass to Wolf. Here's Demon. Guarded by Harden. Now Porter. Second chance shot. Evans with the rebound. Inside. It's picked off. To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Middleton. 11 points in the game. And Evans with a stuff.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside Thomas. Here's Demon. It's Porter. Outside. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Bailey passes to Evans. Picked him clean. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And there it is for him. Demon's got 5 now.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Yep, that one goes. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. For Brooklyn, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside Porter. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bailey with a wide open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Harden. Back to Ricochet. Evans, a screen on top. Snatched up. And it's Evans missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Thomas.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on. And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
This break, here are the premier class cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Now you look at Evans, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
6 to shoot. Here's Demon. No good from outside. Magic leading by 8. it.